What's up guys, I'm Chris Godber from GQ37. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about an issue. I'm not sure how common it is, but I know I had it recently and I've seen a few people ask it in the Facebook groups about the flashing cruise control. And that is just this random flashing screen you get on your dash for the cruise control. It's not a warning light, it's just the cruise control flashes and blinks on and off, even if you're not using the cruise control in my case. And you can't use the cruise control if that starts. If you are using it, it just shuts off, and the only way to reset it is to turn your car off for about 10 seconds and then go again, and hopefully it'll work. But in my case it was very random. It was just intermittent at first, so I couldn't get the dealership to pinpoint what was going on, because it was, like I said, it was just random. It would happen once in a blue moon, every other month or something like that. So it was nothing that I could really fix until it was doing it all the time, and then I was able to troubleshoot. All right, so the solution for this is free, first of all, so be happy with that. At least in my experience, this is what fixed it for me. So you've got a button on your brake pedal and one on your clutch if you have a manual. If you have a manual, you have two of these buttons. If you have an automatic, you only have one, and the troubleshooting will be a little bit easier in that case. So there's a button that has to be held down or pressed at all times for your cruise control to work. And when you hit the brake, it lifts off of this button. It's spring-loaded, it depresses, and that deactivates your cruise control. Same thing with the clutch pedal. You hit the clutch, it lifts off. And what can happen is two things. One, the first solution, which is what I did, is it can just, and part of why it's intermittent is that it can get stuck over time. It kind of get gunked up, dusty and dirty or whatever over the years, and so the spring in there kind of has a delay on it maybe, and so that's confusing the sensor. So I sprayed a little WD-40 on both the clutch button and the brake pedal button because I wasn't sure which one was the culprit, and just pushed it in and out a few times to lubricate it. I haven't had the problem since. That was a year and a half ago. Hence why I waited this long to do the video. I wanted to make sure that was actually going to fix it. So try that first before the second solution. There is a nut. The button goes into a bracket, as you'll see under there. It's really hard to get under there, but on the other side is a nut. You can't see it, but you could feel it, and for me it was a 14mm wrench seemed to fit on there. I didn't have to adjust mine, but if you do, you can adjust that, and you can move that button either closer to the pedal or further away, depending on what you need. More than likely you need to move it closer to the pedal because it's probably not getting the full activation there, or deactivation. So you may need to do just a finite adjustment, very, very minimal, just to see which direction it needs to go. If the button isn't fully depressing, or if it is, you're going to need to adjust that either forward or backward, whatever yours is. But over time I imagine it'll probably get pushed away. But again, and then if you have a manual transmission, you've got two of those buttons, so you've got to figure out if it's the clutch or the brake pedal that needs to be adjusted. But that is what determines whether your cruise control activates, deactivates, and if it's caught in the middle somewhere, it's going to throw that blinky cruise control light. So try that. One of those two solutions should help you. Again, try the first one first, because that would be the easiest way. If not, you can adjust them with that nut on the back. Hopefully this helps you. Please leave a like and a comment if so. If this helped you, if this worked for you, let me know. If it didn't and you found another solution that was your problem, let me know that too, because I'm always up for learning. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.